It is the best day of my life. Tomorrow's not promised. Go on, do your little dance while they still playing your song. Hey man, the police is getting shanked by the inmates. Okay, so let me say it a different way. A human has stabbed another human. The only difference is that because of the propaganda, when I say propaganda, I mean us subconsciously or inadvertently valuing one human's life over another human's life, because inmates stab inmates all the time and it doesn't make the news. In fact, y'all try to cover it up. But here we have a situation where an officer is stabbed by an inmate, but I challenge you to substitute all labels for the term human and see how ridiculous some of this shit is. Also, I don't know if this officer died, and when I pulled it up, an old story came up of another human stabbing another human in the Fulton County Jail. Now, here's where there's some form of concern, because there was a time where you didn't have to worry about getting stabbed in the county jail. But right now, right here, right now, hey, DeKalb County, Fulton County, Cobb County, Clayton County, it's going down everywhere. It is ridiculous, man. This shit don't make no sense at all. When I tell you, you can get the business everywhere, you can get it everywhere. And so, with that being said, man, let's dive off into this story. But, bro, I don't know. Is this new generation like y'all is surgical with the knives? This shit is ridiculous, man.
5 minutes. CBS 46 got this mugshot of a man accused of stabbing a Fulton County deputy in the neck. This is Richard Parham. Now questions surround how Parham somehow managed to get his hands on a weapon in jail and stab that Fulton County deputy. That deputy is now recovering, but police say the fact is the incident should have never, ever happened. CBS 46's Crystal Bowie.
Yeah, but it happens all the time.
In Atlanta, where that deputy is being treated. Crystal, how is he?
He's doing a lot better, Sean, and we are told he's actually still in.
First of all, it's no disrespect to the deputy, but this a human like the inmates are humans as well. So even the way that you say it, bro. So right now in the Georgia Department of Corrections, man, you got over 200 people that been stabbed. That's documented. We ain't talking about the undocumented. So then we act like that shit don't exist. But then if an officer gets stabbed, it's almost similar like if a police die, then you lower the flags. And I'm not trying to discredit none of that, bro. But then like there's a sense of urgency when these people die. But when there's just a regular human being die, man, fuck you. Fuck you. Not fuck you, but what I'm saying is that mindset, bro, I'm not in agreement with it at all.
Inside the hospital, recovering alongside his friends, family, and coworkers that are there to support him. The sheriff's office says the deputy is in good spirits today. They also tell us that they are still investigating what may have happened, but they do believe this is incredible that the deputy likely will not need surgery, even despite being stabbed multiple times. It's still unclear how an inmate was able to sneak a knife into the Fulton County Jail after.
Really? This come on, man. People been getting shanked in Fulton County Jail since day one. And now y'all trying to figure out how he got the shank inside the jail. The most likely place to have a shank is in jail. I don't want to disregard the individual who was assaulted, bro. That's not what I'm on. What I am on is, first of all, look, you got somebody sleeping in the day room. That's illegal. His life in danger. Man, get out of here, man, with this selective, what's the term? It's like selective outrage. Yeah, selective outrage, bro. You pissed off when I'm going to play it. And then we're going to go to the upcoming thing. So I don't venture off in the left field, but.
After being arrested late Sunday night.
We have a lot of video footage to go through and a lot more investigating to do.
Sheriff Pat Labonte said the prisoner was initially arrested on charges of terroristic threats and acts, willful obstruction of law enforcement officers, and simple battery, which is a misdemeanor. The sheriff tells us his office is working with Atlanta police to figure this out, as APD was the arresting agency on the case.
Sent additional investigators to make sure that what steps were missed, we can fix, and if that no steps ever missed.
You look like Tiger Woods.
Tonight, they attribute some of the issues to systematic problems at the Fulton County Jail.
We've talked about that for months, right? Everything from the jail being
all right. So when was this?
To really making sure we
when
retain
was this?
And recruit. Good
that was
women
3 years ago.
To join our law enforcement community.
That was 3 years ago.
But to that
so
end,
let's see if the dialect changes.
things.
Let's see if the dialect changes, because that was 1 year ago. Ray in Fulton County Jail. What?
New at 6, only Channel 2 Action News is taking you inside a raid of the Fulton County Jail. And this is just some of what struck things confiscated, things like drugs,
got that
cell
good
phone
dope on
shanks,
Rice Street.
a makeshift hatchet, even a bullet. Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie has this exclusive story live from Northwest Atlanta. And Mark, the sheriff believes someone actually used drones to get stuff into the hands of inmates.
And the Fulton County Sheriff's Office says this is some of the contraband recovered in the massive shakedown we were on inside the Fulton County Jail. And a lot of the illegal cell phones, which can go for thousands inside the jail, drugs and tobacco recovered, came into the jail via illegal drone drops. Wait till you see the ingenuity involved, however misguided.
The sign is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing we're going up here to do is a massive shakedown. We're looking for any weapons, drugs, or any contraband that the inmates are not supposed to have.
Sheriff Pat LaBox says the Fulton County Sheriff's
Hey man, let me tell you something. All this shit for sure, man. All this right here, man. All this, y'all just so happen to came. This a scheduled shakedown, bro. All this right here, man. This count. This shit count, folks. Yeah, man. Get up out of here with that, man. I'm gonna play it then. I want to see what happened today.
Jail strike team.
Come on, man.
Struck a vein of contraband quickly in the first zone.
And then he talking like a new Black Panther movie about to come out. Listen to the enthusiasm in his voice.
It's a cell phone and charger, followed in seconds of putting this in.
Yes. On the high security 7th floor of the Fulton County Jail.
This has been a high priority area for us with respect to drone activity.
And before Saturday morning was done, men and women normally assigned not just to the jail, but to the courthouse and across the sheriff's office, who assembled in the early morning darkness and amassed a massive amount of dangerous material inmates aren't supposed to have, but did. Lots of makeshift weapons, including shanks, even a makeshift hatchet, cell phones, even a bullet, suspected drugs. The Fulton County Sheriff's Office says all this from one shakedown. These are more than a half dozen suspected crack pipes.
Yes.
Taken from inside the jail. The Sheriff's Office
Them
says
folks
the
in there
shakedown
smoking
turned
that
up
good
22
dope.
illegal cell phones, suspected marijuana, tobacco,
Wow.
pills, even a bottle labeled as the prescription drug promethazine. And then there are the weapons.
I'm surprised the building is still standing.
Most of the weapons made from things
That's
stripped
crazy.
out of the building.
From the plumbing shaft to the
That's
lighting
crazy.
fixtures.
It smelled like it.
We had watched as the stuff piled up in that one zone.
Where'd those come from?
Cell 50.
Them folk got everything in them.
Just our commissary kiosk,
Well, what's it turned into?
charging station.
There's some marijuana from California. It's found in cells.
Wow.
And that's marijuana?
Yes, sir.
How did that home get in the window? Through the inmates burning, they'll use, as you can see, exposed wires up in the light fixtures, so they'll use that to start fires, and then they would just sit there until they can melt away the plastic. Well, the reason why now the inmates burn the holes inside of the windows is because they're using drones.
We told the story of drones in prisons, but drone drops are now a major factor in the contraband trade at the Fulton County Jail.
Absolutely. Some have crash landed and ultimately with different types of payloads.
In trial. 15 all right, I'm waiting trial.
Innocent or guilty?
I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Near the zone, we got shakedown reaction from one inmate.
We don't have no problem back here. These folks coming up here antagonizing me. We ain't got no problem up here.
Taking out.
We interviewed on camera earlier this morning. What do you find in the cell he shares with somebody else?
We collected 2 cell phones out of that cell.
Dang.
You know anything about
Nope.
cell phones?
No, nothing about no country band.
No, nothing about no country band,
No,
y'all.
sit on Hill Way Trail.
In fairness, Natalie Ammons with the sheriff's office says
I
there
don't
is
know
no way
nothing about
to
no
know if
country,
the
man.
cell phones belong to the inmate we interviewed, a cellmate, or someone else, and he was not charged with them.
This how I know I'm a horrible criminal, man, and I'm old AF, bro. Cause there was a time, man, if you had some marijuana at the County Jail, you was that guy. Boy, y'all is way more creative. Y'all is, hey man, y'all committed. Y'all committed. But that's not the point. I still want to see what's going on with this, it's 14 years ago. Isn't it right? Well, no, what's going on today, though? Today. Oh, y'all ain't. Oh, 4-hour changes at Fulton County, double fatal shooting arrest. Officer fired. No. Fulton County, that's 2 years ago. Cell phones. Boy, Rice Street. Nah, man, today, folks. Today. All right, let me put the date in then, since y'all don't want to do it that way. This is 10 7 25. Let's see. No. 4 hours ago. Changed it for the County Jail federal shooting of Officer Dog Mall Detention Center. Bro, somebody just got stabbed now. I'm trying to find it. That's a dog mall. Where is the? All right, so let's go. Fulton County Sheriff shanked. But y'all acting like injured in shank attack. That is 2 hours ago. All right, give me a video. Jailmate attack like it's a war zone. That's July 30th. July 30th. Family says their loved ones. Now inmate staff for the county jail. That's 2 hours ago. Give me that one. That's what I need right there. Give me that one. Come on, bro. Some tell me about to be some nonsense. That ain't what I want. Where is the story, folks? Alright. Okay. Inmates, that's the story I want right there. Oh, this is the story. That's it right there. This ad, okay, bam. Let's go, bam. Give me that. And then, bam.
The Sheriff's Department says the inmate used a shank. The inmate stabbed a news right now. An inmate stabbed a jailer at the Fulton County Jail.
See about the verbiage. An inmate stabbed a jailer. A human stabbed another human, folks.
Department says the inmate used a shank to stab a detention officer this morning. The officer is expected to be okay. The inmate is facing charges, and we're working to get more information about that right now. This comes just one day after Fulton County Sheriff told Channel 22 News he's refocusing some of his deputies from fighting crime. Some deputies are working to clear a backlog of unserved court papers. Sheriff Pat Labatt said as of Monday morning there were 124 protective orders that had not been served, many involving domestic violence.
We wanted to make sure that we had the resources.
How long do he stay in office?
To address those, to create a safer community.
How long do you stay in
Other
office?
court papers included civil documents ranging from divorce papers to other lawsuits. Deputies are also helping staff the Fulton County.
All right, this is what I'll say in reference to that, bro. Because y'all didn't really give us a whole bunch of information. Your jail out of control. Your jail out of control. Your prisons is out of control. Everybody out of control. And until y'all get it under wraps, inmates are going to continue to stab jailers, or however you want to see it. It's an unfortunate situation. I wish no hurt or harm come to these people. But I think that if you started treating these supposed inmates like humans, then you'll have a different outcome. Hold on. This 12 hours ago. Let's see what this is.
So much. We have an update on a story we broke last week about a female inmate at the Fulton County Jail.
Yeah, that's that bull.
Allegedly at the hands of another inmate. Now
Quit saying inmate, folks. I can't stand this shit. I'm sorry.
As a result of that attack, Tariana Ledbetter remains in critical condition at Grady Memorial Hospital with her family by her side. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor tells us about those major changes now underway at the Rice Street Jail.
Sheriff Labatt put out a memo over the weekend suspending all law enforcement units and redirecting everyone here to the Fulton County Jail.
So hold on.
Patrick Labatt has suspended all crime-fighting units in the sheriff's office. Things like vehicle pursuits and traffic stops are no more. The memo says personnel has been redirected exclusively to work at the Rice Street Jail. The change in operations follows the vicious attack on 20-year-old inmate Tariana Ledbetter. Ledbetter's mother tells Fox 5 her daughter, who suffers from mental illness, is on life support at Grady Memorial Hospital. After inmate Shania White, whose family says she too suffers from mental illness, allegedly attacked Ledbetter. The chairman of the largest county in Georgia says 14 days after the violent attack, he and the commissioners still have not been briefed by the Fulton County Sheriff's Office.
On the previous administration, anytime anything would happen at the jail, we would be notified immediately, instantaneously about anything happening at the jail. County attorney has not been briefed. I spoke with Jessica Corbett, our director of external affairs. She has not been briefed.
Another major shakeup, Chief Jailer Colonel Jarrett Gorlin moves out of the top spot and has been reassigned to a part-time position of leading the drone first responder program. Chairman Pitts believes a full-time certified jail employee should have been in the job to begin with.
I just find it strange that the chief jailer for a jail as important as the Fulton County Jail would not have a permanent full-time county employee in that position, as opposed to a $1 per year person.
The chairman tells us the federal monitor is here this week, so she will be hands-on. As for the sheriff, he declined our interview to talk about these changes. In Northwest Atlanta, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
So, what's the young lady's name who y'all, let me see, because it seems like, okay, Ben, her name is, let's see.
His mother tells Fox 5 just follows the vicious attack on 20-year-old
Tariana. Excuse, I don't know.
Inmate
Ledbetter. I think the last name within itself. Tariana. T-Y. R-I-A-N-A. Let's see. Damn, bro.
I had to go up in there and watch my baby.
No.
Contends there were so many missteps in Tyrion Ledbetter's case that the Fulton County Jail should be closed.
Bro, Fulton County Jail. Bullshit.
From Grady Hospital, where the family is praying for a miracle. Angelique?
I mean, first of all, man, I hope no hurt or harm come to either one of these individuals involved in this situation, man. I hope nothing but healing and miracles come their way, man. Let's get into it. Damn.
Praying for a miracle indeed. This is a family that is truly hurting, and they tell me they have so many questions about what really happened at the Fulton County Jail.
This jail is not fit for a dog to live in. And we've seen you got people being ate up by bed bugs inside this jail.
National Civil
Man,
Rights
shut that shit down,
John
folks.
C. Barnett told reporters he came to Atlanta to stand with the family of 20-year-old Tariana Ledbetter. Ledbetter's mother says the 20-year-old is mentally disabled and should not have been in the cell with inmate Shania White. Now she says Tariana is almost lifeless.
Damn, bro.
He's been strangled.
Damn.
You can
say whatever you want, but it does not justify of seeing how I had to go up in there and watch my baby fight for her life on tubes, also in her head. There are marks all over her body. She's unresponsive. I'm left to put the pieces and find out
be having
what is
his
really
name on the truck.
to my daughter and why no one even contacted
Man,
me.
shut that shit down, bro. Shut it down.
Transparent and waited days before contacting her. She blames not only inmate White, but the sheriff's office as well.
They got somebody that they're charging, but that still does not. It goes all the way down to the staff. It goes down to the people who are in there. Somebody should have seen my daughter under the bed.
Barnett says he plans to contact the GBI, the FBI, and the Justice
Man, them folks ain't gonna do nothing, man.
Already under a consent decree for past deaths.
Hold on, they look like
injuries.
my girl Pink. That's Pink right there. Hold on, I gotta move that. That's my sister. Cause she be on Grant and she be on my head too. She is not going for that bullshit. I be saying stuff to Pink. Hey man, shouts out to LA Pink and her husband, real stand-up people that really be in the community, man. I'm talking about not on the weekend, not on special holidays. I'm talking about from sun up to sundown. I need to get an interview with Pink too, bro. But she's solid. She's solid. She's solid than most men that I know, bro. But she come and she don't have no problem telling you the truth. And we'll be talking about something, bro. She do not retreat. When she believe in something, she gonna tell your ass what's going on. And a lot of times she had said certain things to me, bro. And I just had to regroup my thought process. I was like, damn, she kind of right on this. But it's just it be so in your face. And but she standing on truth. She standing on truth, but she really be with the people, bro. Like she really be with the people. Like street groomers. Shouts out to street groomers, man. If you ain't out here doing work in the community, man, and you want to see something get done, man, let's get street groomers, man, and donate some money to them folks, man, because they out here really putting that work in, bro. I'm talking about from day one. From day one. I ain't never seen her or her husband shake slime or fizzle away from no nonsense, bro. And they work with people of all nationalities, of all ages, man. They just help humans. So shouts out to LA Pink.
The jail is already under a consent decree for past deaths and injuries. Ms. Buckner says Terriana, who attended high school in Conyers, reads on a 6th grade level. Atlanta police booked Ledbetter on armed robbery and other charges. The family says the sheriff appears to be just going through the motions.
He wasn't sincere. He wasn't sorry. He even got smart with my mother in the waiting room over her dead child, sitting in the bed. Sick child.
Now, we reached out to the sheriff to get his reaction to all of this. He sent us a statement that reads in part, Sheriff Labatt and the Fulton County Sheriff's Office chaplain spent hours at the hospital with Ledbetter's mother and sister, affording them.
She's
hey, man, at the end of the day, bro, these folks have been dropping the ball, and people, humans, have been losing their lives for years and years and years. At some point, this shit got to stop, bro. Like, how many more people got to lose their life? How many? Because if it's a civilian and we do something that's neglectful and somebody lose their life, guess what? They book us. But at the jail where you supposed to be, up maintaining the rules and regulation, bro, y'all the most flawed motherfuckers. And people is dying daily. Daily, bro. Y'all on some nonsense, man. Y'all on some nonsense, man. Y'all get in that comment section. Let me know what y'all think. I usually put these reaction videos on my other page, Stay Out of Prison, but this one is gonna go up on Best Day of My Life, bro, because I just believe the humans are to be treating humans like humans. Everything else some bullshit, bro. I'm out, man.